Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Costa Curta makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Turnip. And he's in on goal! Turnip showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zaccagni. Good spot, he's seen the run. Turnip. He's a sharp little ball here. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Pull it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Pulisic. Looking for the runner. Pulisic could try cutting inside here. Zaccagni. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he latch on to this? Can he get onto this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please look at the screen for
back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Hullet. Ribéry. Defending of the desperate variety.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the ball's gone astray. That pass has been well intercepted. Ribéry. It's Pirlo! There's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
And they're quick to get it back.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pulisic. He's found the way through. And they win it back again.
Pulisic, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Spread neatly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, important interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Hullet. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The final 5 minutes. Thuram. Shot a goal! Oh, what a mistake! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution for Milan, number 5, Hernandez. Coming on to replace him is number 22. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vlahovic. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Pirlo. He won't be happy with that one. Vlahovic. Oh, super find. Thuram! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
The goal scorer for Milan.
That is lovely.
Number
Finish.
9.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And now I'd just like to read out
So
our
a short
fan club
respite for the
members who are
players
celebrating
as
their
they prepare
birthdays
themselves
today.
for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Alessandro Bastoni. Coming on
So
the
our
field
quest to find the
is
winner continues.
number 28, Gio.
Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Can he put it away? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Milan go into the lead. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foot in. Totti. Where? He's in plenty of space here. Has a goal! He scores! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
There will be 1 minute
Well, it's
added
been
time.
an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Half-time, extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is a
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Perez. Reinders. Ribéry. Pull it. That's headed upfield. Ware cuts it out. Walker gets over and intercepts. Pulisic. Thuram! Played out to the left flank. And Szczesny pulls off a sensational save! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
Just
that brings us to the end of our coverage.
Please refrain
so from us both, a very good evening.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Yes!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's picked his way through. He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the counter is on. Jorginho is always looking to break lines. Son Heung-min. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lampard. White simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
15 minutes till half-time. De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away. Hits one. There it is. Right back in the game.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Haaland. That's an excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rashford. He's through and the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Couldn't squeeze it through.
2 added
We
minutes
are
has been
into stoppage
indicated.
time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of
Hello,
scoreline,
attendees.
it is
This
close
is
to
a
being perfectly
children's
balanced. The
announcement.
game living up
Please
to
keep your
billing
eyes on your children
and plenty
during the
of
match at
thrills
all
to keep the
times.
crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Adams. Coming on to
That
replace
gets
him
things going
is
for the second half.
number 13.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, opts to play it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Haaland. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Haaland. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Rodri. Well timed, excellent. That could spell trouble. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Manchester United are looking... And here's a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
It's their second corner of the game. Lampard! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland's cross. Oh, he's dealt with that well. And here's Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 20, McAllister.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Number 3,
Now it's Haaland.
Casemiro.
Haaland! So, third corner of the game.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, super ball! Now it's De Bruyne. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Lampard had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he's had a hit! Sticks it away!
Goal!
2 up now, and they are cruising.
After 86 minutes is...
What about the pass,
Number
Peter? It was
11.
played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
On the field, number 17.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Jorginho. That's a little off target.
And De
There will be 5
minutes added time.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Pinches it off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Dispatched clinically. Deep into injury time!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the back. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive
Hello, everybody,
nerves. The
and
prospects are
welcome to
so
today's
great,
match.
the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Haaland! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 10.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's been shifted off it. Gets his pass away. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now the finish! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
White. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. And that was very necessary. Place it in low. Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Vardiol. They get a throw in. Konate cuts it out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
White. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. McAllister. McAllister clears. Goes forward. He's through now, is he? Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Added time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. And we've reached half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute
designated areas within these grounds.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 50,
And we're underway
De
again.
Bruyne. Coming on the field.
Great run on the
Number
overlap
9,
here.
Gabriel
Look,
Jesus.
movement creates
Number
more options,
41.
and that was really sharply done.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Foden, Bruno Fernandes. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they've got a throw. McAllister. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's De Bruyne. He can run onto that. That's a decent clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. And that is out of play. Had a shot. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Oh, super find. Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
No way through. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Fadio. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Fadio. Interesting ball. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Opts to... There's the shot! Shot could be... Oh, can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Haaland, he is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... That could spell trouble. White tries across.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Fadio. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland. And the counter is on.
There will be
That's
3
good
minutes
vision.
added time.
Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now the hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United
Hello,
really
attendees.
deserve
This
a lot
is
of credit
a
for what
lost
I'm sure
children's
would be a real
announcement.
confidence-boosting
With the father of a
win.
boy
Such
in the
a
green
huge game
backpack,
being
kindly
played. There were
contact
so
a
many
nearby member
factors
of
that
staff.
would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle. Now it's Messi. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those...
Shot a goal! This time, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Yamal goes short. Tries a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. And it's Rivaldo. And here's Lewandowski. Messi. And Messi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Spread neatly.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now it's Lewandowski. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been knocked clear. Ferran Torres. Oh, good spread.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the...
In with a header! Goal! Barcelona!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's really well cleared. Messi. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here.
Such good technique.
In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. Ferran Torres. Opts him off it and wins back the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Added time.
And it's Messi. Now it's Rivaldo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Iniesta.
Yeah, that's top defending.
Chance to finish. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Balde is offering a right smile there.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Number 21, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 1, Vitor Bahia. Number 20, Rafinha.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Messi. Cleared away. Now it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Fiddles it through. That's good vision. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on the field is number 14, Frenkie de Jong.
Barcelona
Substitution in
are
progress.
making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And here's Messi. Rivaldo.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Pablo Torre. Coming on to replace him is
Ansu Fati.
number 22, Ronaldinho.
This is de Jong.
Substitutions taking place.
Lewandowski. Ansu Fati. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is a brilliant interception. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Rivaldo. And he was quick to react. Ansu Fati. Ferran Torres. This is de Jong. Just 5 minutes left. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Rivaldo. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Pau Victor getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Rivaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.